Hey, good evening everyone. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As I'm going to bring you this episode about farms of Africa. I'm still in Nakuru. I promised to bring you videos around Nakuru. I'm not very far away from Nakuru city, just like 6 kilometers from Nakuru city, in an area called Ngata. It's a chilly evening here in East Africa, Kenya, where I want to make this video as I take my routine walk via very scenic paths that I'll be showing you around farms. I want you to bring you up close and personal about how this place looks like in the suburbs of Nakuru, the farms, the paths, and everything interesting we might capture along the way. So continue subscribing, continue sharing this video, and also commenting, getting insights on how we should improve or also what types of video you'd like to see. I like to bring you from the usual norm about something different, something different videos which farms and everything, how it appears from this area. So keep locked and let us continue with the adventure. You can see behind me a very beautiful farm here. I think I turn my camera. A very nice farm. I guess it's wheat or barley that is planted here. Very green. Remember, it's a rainy season. It's been raining, but not heavy rains. Moderate rainfall, which is very okay for farming and general activities in this area. So normally around this time of day it's very cold, it's very chilly. It's July, and it's very cold. We call it the winter of Africa. It's very cold there. It's from this area, but not that cold. But for people who are born and raised from this area, you find it very cold. So where I'm pointing my camera, this direction is where you are heading towards Eldoret, and from this direction you are coming from Nakuru city. So from Nakuru city to Eldoret is an area called Ngata near Rubis petrol station. So I'll be walking around. I'll be taking my therapeutic evening walk, and I'll be taking you through a path. So I'll go up to that acacia tree that is in front of me, then I'll divert as I walk into the paths and footways in this area. So it's very green, it's very natural, it's very therapeutic, so just see it and enjoy as we walk together. So let me focus myself as I walk around behind this beautiful farm as we adventure together. I'm walking along the highway from where I began this video up to that point where I'll divert. I'll show you more farms of Africa, the farms, what is planted there, the vegetation. And for your information, there is no better time like this one to be taking a walk. Along these areas. So for those who are watching my video, you are tourists, you have never been to these places, I want to take you step by step as you see how the interior. Away from the highway, maybe there's somebody who just passed by, going somewhere, but maybe you admired the area, but you never got the chance to walk around. So keep it locked. Yes, yeah. I was greeting those gentlemen that are standing over there. There's a stalled tractor there. Yeah, those gentlemen are standing. I think it ran out of fuel. Because I have seen someone with a jerrycan. Luckily, the petrol station is not far from here. Just like 500 meters behind me, there is a petrol station, Ruby's, and 500 meters from here, there is another petrol station, Lake Oil. So, there's a signpost, a church, African Union Church, Kenya, AIC Kiptenden. So I will divert. I'll be using this route. Remember, once again, as I said, from that direction is from Nakuru, and that direction towards that direction is Eldoret. Towards that direction is Eldoret. There's a nice settlement here over there. I'm showing you in a while, but I'll be diverting towards this route. I'll follow this path all the way up down there. Then I'll be meandering around this place. So it will be a nice evening walk as we enjoy nature together and adventure. So there is this farm here. I think it's wheat. Nice looking wheat. Very nice, very green, very healthy. Around this telecommunication booster here, and that there is a fancy neighborhood around here. Fancy neighborhood. Maybe one of these fine days I might make a video. That area, very fancy neighborhood. Very decent place to live. Even me, I would like to live in a neighborhood like this one. So me focus is remember it's around 5:30 p.m. in the evening. Here in the suburbs of Nakuru, there is a beautiful acacia tree here. Very nice, providing a very nice shelter under this road. And there's a lot of, there are very many bird nests here, and a lot of birds. I don't know if which species of birds are these. There's a yellowish looking bird, which usually makes a nest like this one. Very nice nests. Yeah, but that's the only species of bird. It's called what, the weaver bird. How many? I only know about three to four species of birds. I think this one is the weaver bird. So let us continue with the walk. Sorry. This that wheat farm here. It looks very beautiful. The wheat farm stretches all the way up to that pylon, electricity grid. And on my back there is another another wheat farm, but the other one on the left looks it's almost ready for harvesting. Some few weeks for harvesting, but the other one on this side still yet not ready for harvesting. So I'm delving further and further from the highway. Behind me you can see trucks and rollies, others going to Nairobi, others going to Eldoret, to Kericho. Soseni. Others going to Kericho, Kisii. Yeah, I'll start making video. I want one of these. I want to dare and travel across as many parts as possible here in Kenya. As many parts as possible. So for those who are watching my video, be ready to see me very soon in your neighborhood. Your neighborhood as as I embark on that very daring initiative. So yeah, so I try to walk hurriedly. I try to cover quite a huge stretch towards the places where I'd like to make this video. Remember, it's very chilly, it's very cold, it's not sunny today. Yeah, perfect conditions for exercising, walking, jogging, or standing somewhere meditating. The conditions here are very perfect, and these weather conditions. So yeah, that's the road I'll be following. It's the road I'll be following. It's a very lonely stretch, but good for adventure. And that's where I came from. Up to there you can see the main road, you can see the vehicles up there. Let's continue the adventure. Yes. So so far so good. We are growing. Let us continue supporting the channel. Let us continue subscribing. Remember, I've always been saying in my video, I'd like to bring different videos, positive videos. Positive video which takes you away from the daily battling and hustling of life, to video which are nature friendly, adventure friendly. I'm a nature lover, so hope you are also nature lovers myself. I don't know if the lighting is good, since I said it's chilly, and it's not sunny. Yeah, this is the neighborhood. I can see a maize plantation. Yeah, those maize are very healthy. That plantation, Yeah, I'm proud. The owner of this farm will have a bumper harvest. Oh, so I think as I'll be taking a diversion there, I'll take you up and close and person to this farm from the other side, where you'll get nice and clear views about this huge maize plantation. The staple food of Kenya, East Africa. Maize is our staple food there. You cannot separate a Kenyan from his or a Ugali. So there's a church. So here, remember the signpost there, where I began making this video. So here is the church, African Union Church. Glory to the Lord. Blah 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 blah. Here's the church. Let us leave the church alone. Continue with the walk. More and more maize plantations. I can see stretch the way all up to the other end. But when I'll be diverting there, I think I'll be able to get a clear angle. That maize plantation. Yeah, the lighting is perfect. Yeah. Hi everyone. Subscribe, comment and share. Let us grow together. Support the channel. Thank you. Yeah, I like the lighting. Yeah. The lighting is perfect. Yeah, so of late I'm pondering about what kind of videos or what videos I'll be making. So remember, as I was saying, a video about adventure, travel, lifestyle, and anything interesting and positive. If anything involves around those areas I've mentioned, then why not make a video? So let us continue growing together. I wish you, my viewer, was right here with me. You're taking this walk, but on your behalf, I think you are enjoying so far so good. Oh yes, so I'll be pointing. I can see how far you've come from. All the way from the area up to this area. There's a young man here with grass. I think he's taking for those cows which are under zero grazing. He cuts the grass and takes it to the cows. There's another nice stretch here. It goes all the way. Yeah, it's also a very nice stretch. A very nice stretch. Nice neighborhoods, very quiet, very nice place to walk. But I guess that might be a video for another day. That'd be a video for another day. It's a very scenic route. More and more farms, more and more neighborhoods. Yeah, I think it will be a video that I'll make another day as I take you along this route. But for today, I'm not taking this route. My camera is pointing. I'll be taking this route. It's behind me. It is just behind me. I like the lighting. I like how the lighting is perfect. this place. Yeah, so I'll be taking this route. It's a very narrow path. It's a very narrow path, but very nice looking. Very nice, very narrow path. It can be scary, like a tunnel, because you can see the canopy from this Kiapos. The canopy is covering some area. So without much further ado, let's walk. Yeah, you can see, very quiet. Very quiet and very therapeutic footpath under this very nice K-Apple edges. Yeah, edges. At least very well manicured K-Apple edges. It's a very, very nice place to walk. This stretch. This stretch is very, very, very. Here I am. The lighting looks still perfect. Look how amazing the stretch is. Just beautiful. You can breathe very fresh air. Very fresh air. Which can be very fresh air, which cannot be found in very many places. That is the privilege you get when you interact directly with nature. Unpolluted air, undiluted. Excuse me. So. Maybe I can show you the stretch where I've come from. It's narrow. Yeah, the stretch itself is like, how can I say, it's like a half a kilometer stretch. Yeah, but this is not the end of the stretch, it continues, but that specific part I've just shown you, it's very unique because it has K-Apple from both sides, and that K-Apple, due to the manicuring, it covers a canopy, so which makes it a very cool place to walk under. Yeah, remember, I'm taking this path because I wanted to make a video about this area, how it looks like, the farms in my usual series of farms of Africa, the vegetation and everything. So this is how the area looks like. There's a homestead over there. There are more and more maize farms. Yeah. And here there's that maize plantation. The other one I had shown you earlier from that stretch. So that maize comes all the way from that place up to this place. It's a very expensive maize plantation. and those electricity grids. So let us continue exploring. I can see we are just under this electricity grill. I think it's very traverse. It covers like the whole of Kenya. You don't know it comes from where and it goes up to where. Kilometers and kilometers of these electricity grills. It's a nice thing, which makes our country powered with electricity. Yeah. So yes, these wild fruits. I've never known the name of this wild fruit. In my videos, when I come across some, I must taste this sweet berry. Yeah, it's normally very sweet, bitter, a very nice taste. A very nice taste. There's another berry here. There's so many wild berries here. I think I'll pick one. Yeah. Also, I was bending to pick something that has fallen. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm enjoying the place. It's a nice place for a walk. Africa is beautiful. And in most of the cases, you can. Most of the cases show you around, and I'm saying in most of the cases you can just walk around peacefully and disturbed. Peacefully and disturbed, you can walk without any disturbance or any interference. That's the good thing about my country. And in most cases you can walk around all the kilometers you want, without unless there was an incident, without any person suspecting you are a thief, you have bad intention. It's very rare, unless where it's an area which is maybe it's an area which has had some instances of insecurities in the past, but with the freedoms we enjoy, in most cases you can follow a footpath like this one. You walk, you explore, sit down, can even fly down. Can decide to spend even the whole day without so much disturbance or suspicion from people. We appreciate the freedoms. We don't take them for granted. The freedoms we have here in Kenya. I've heard some people saying in some countries you cannot just be walking around here, meandering and crisscrossing from one place to another. People are very suspicious, some areas, and very curious. So that's one thing I'm proud of, to be a Kenyan. If you don't have bad intention, you're not a bad person, you can, there's a lot you can do to keep yourself busy, to keep yourself fit, like I'm doing. Run away from the norm, the busy hustles of life. Yeah, and so far so good. Thank you for everyone who is still in this video from the beginning up to this stage. Yeah, I'm yeah. Let me pause a little. More and more with plantation. Yeah. Remember, it's almost harvest time here in Nakuru. In the one next month, I think this maize will be ripe for eating, roasting, boiling, and like in 2 months' time, the maize will be ripe for harvesting. People will be harvesting. So, and from the look of things, the harvest might be bumper this year. We thank God for that, for the rains and for the good weather this area in Nakuru. So this is another farm. It's a virgin farm. There is nothing there. I think the owner of the farm uses it for cattle grazing. Yeah, so which is another also good aspect of farming. It keeps the country supplied with milk and dairy products. This stretch is narrow from the time I entered there up to this point. You can only come with a motorbike or a bicycle, but I don't think it will be appropriate to come with your vehicle, so which makes it a perfect place for walking. Acacia trees. It looks like you're right in the middle of the jungle. Acacia trees, plantations, chirping of birds and singing. Minimal noise or no noise at all, apart from noises of nature, birds, crickets and everything. Yeah, this is also another good looking fertile virgin land. Yeah, very many acres, many acres. Stretches all the way up down there up to those trees. It's virgin land. I think it's also used for cattle grazing. It's used for cattle grazing. If I had come earlier, maybe I could have found cattle grazing on that farm. So once again, come from that direction. And heading towards this direction. And on my right is that farm for grazing. It's very expansive. I don't know how many herds of cattle it's advisable to graze on this land. I'd like to know. It's a very huge piece of land. There's also another farm here. Nice looking farm. And this is like a path. It's like a path that I don't know if it's a private path or it's a public path, but it's fenced. But I think it can be used for. I don't know if it's a private path or a public path, but I can see an entrance here. I think people can walk along this path up. It stretches all the way up to those trees. Don't know if your camera can be able to zoom up to there, but I don't want to, because it's late. I don't want to follow this path. It might lead to anywhere. So let me continue going down this familiar path. One more maize plantation. Platform for grazing. And yours truly here. Thank you so much for your viewership, and let us continue subscribing. We are growing. Let us continue subscribing and grow this channel together. Very quiet. This place is very quiet. Noises of nature only. Noises of nature only. It's rare to find such a walkways in other places where it's very, very quiet. You only interact with nature. Maybe a little, maybe I can just do a favor and enter into this land. Give me farms of Africa. When I say farms of Africa, these are the farms of Africa. This is how farming in Africa takes place, and the farms, not so necessarily the farming, but the farms. Look at that farm. I think this is barley or wheat. Myself, I'm not able to differentiate if this is barley or it's wheat. It's grown all across this farm. That farm for grazing. Yes, we exit and continue with the adventure. Yes. Salama sana. Na tembea nikitengeneza hii video. Natengeneza hii video ndio inakuwa mzuri, watu wanaona. Utachungulia kwa video ama utaki?
Labda nimeangalia na ujumbe.
Ujaangalia, sijafika ona najimulika. Niko salama. Naishi hapo Ngata Gate. So ndio natengeneza hivi nikitembea hivi, kuna marafiki zangu wako huko mainchi zingine. Tuambie tupigie picha nyumbani tuone. Hii ni area yetu hapa tu, area Ngata. Mimi natoka Ngata huko juu. Na wewe ni hapa ama?
Unajua wapi hapa?
Hii area sasa Simwa huku chini. Hiyo shamba. Sasa tutaonana ndugu. Wacha nitengeneze hapa, nisimame hapa niwaongeleshe kidogo. Oh, sorry for the interruption. That is a local here. You are talking about. He was telling me he's from around there, and he stays in some other adjacent farms close here. So I was telling me I'm making videos. He is quite a nice gentleman. So I told, as I said, most cases here you can walk, do what you like doing, relax without any suspicions or really find anyone to antagonize you. But which is something I appreciate. Yeah, still that barley stroke wheat farm behind me. As we continue with the escapades. Escapades, is this the right vocabulary? I don't know. Expedition, Yeah. Sights and sounds of nature. There's a bird here which is making very beautiful sounds. I don't know if my camera will capture it. Very nice clicking like sound. Is that a bird or it can be any other animal? Yeah, can you hear it? Can you hear that sound? It's right inside this bush. Yeah. So, and here the more and more farms. Yeah, and the more and more farms. The farm is partitioned there, I think. And also there is a building there which the owner might be using for residential purposes or a store. So let's continue being fed by nature. Feeding by feeding I mean through our eyes and ears. Yeah, I'd like to see that bird making that noise, that clicking noise. I don't know if it's that bird flying over there. Those birds. I have not precisely been able to pinpoint which bird is making that very nice let us continue being fed by nature through our sight and sounds. Oh my God, hear those chaps from inside this shrub, this bush. Can you feel the sounds? Very nice. Very nice, and there's rhythmic sounds from these birds. Those birds are over there. You can see that one has got away out of its net. Maybe it's scared with my presence. So I'll move away. I'll leave the birds alone as I continue stretching. Still that that wheat plantation, but I think the owner of this farm has not done a very nice job. The wheat plantation is full of weeds. It's a lot of weed. Didn't do its weeding properly. Didn't do any. The farm. I've said yani. Yani is a slang we use in Swahili, which is the national language in Kenya and East Africa. What I'm saying, weeding was not done properly on this farm. It doesn't look beautiful to the eyes. There's a lot of weeds. And I'm afraid he might not get the bumper harvest he might be deserving. The farm looks neglected. They just planted and went away. So so far so good. The place I am is getting more and more open, and like the path you just come from, which was narrow and vegetative, with a lot of vegetation, not vegetative. With a lot of vegetation along it, but the stretch is becoming more and more open. Now a vehicle from that place up to here, a vehicle can pass through comfortably. Someone can pass with this or a car, tractor, but from that nice stretch, I just walked around like for about 1 kilometer. It was very nice for a walk. Or bicycle riding, or driving a motorcycle. That stretch, but this stretch, it looks more open. And on my left, another very arable land. It looks very fertile, but I think it's also used for cattle grazing. There's a lot of small acacia trees growing on that farm. Maybe I can focus my camera. Another savannah-like farm with a lot of small acacia trees. Mainly, I think it's just left like that so that the cattle can graze over there. So so I was saying, the place is becoming more open, and I forgot to see some houses. It looks like there's a neighborhood here. There's some houses over there. What a nice neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood for those people who don't like noises and the general hustle life of populated urban areas. It's a nice place to live. They used to say it can be a nice place for retirees. I don't know why, but it's I think it's this notion associated with as people tend to get more older, they tend to find places which are quiet and with little distractions. That is a man on his motorcycle, and that machine, how is it called? That one for a lawnmower. Leave alone that lawnmower which is pushed. This one is a lawnmower which is handheld. Don't know how it's called. It's becoming more and more popular these days. People are buying here from this area. So people own their mows with that handheld lawnmower rather than the one I used to know when I was growing up, which is pushed. So there's also another very expensive farm over here with very nice acacia trees. Acacia trees here spread there. Acacia trees are spread across the farm, which makes the farm to look just wow. Yeah. I guess haymaking grass is planted on this nice looking flat farm, which is very expansive. It stretches all over there up to there over the horizon, over there to those trees. And there are some nice houses, one over there and the other one over there. So let us continue discovering, but I think there's a place there. If I'll be able, I'll just enter a little bit into the farm as I focus my camera around it, so that you get an up close and personal view of this beautiful farm. As I had indicated earlier, you can see there are some houses here. You can hear children playing, making noises, but I beg to leave them alone as I continue exploring. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching up to this point. I appreciate. I don't take the supported for granted. God bless you. So I don't know if I'll be able to enter via here, but I guess what a beautiful farm just behind me. It's what we call farms of Africa. Farms of Africa. So let's continue exploring. If I get and think I'll get a place where I'll just enter and try to bring a more clearer view of the farm. The compound has planted very granavaria. It's called granavaria trees. Yeah, that covers this sort of compound. It enhances his or her privacy. It's good. There's some cattle grazing. Right in front there. Yeah, and I guess when I reach up to that castle, I'll make an entrance into that farm, focus, and maybe conclude the video before I embark on making another video some other time. And embark on making, as I promised, I'll continue bringing more and more perfect videos. vipi? Yeah. So yeah, there's a young gentleman here grazing. Sasa kwa poa. Unaitwa nani? Naitwa Jini, anaitwa Mike. Na tengeneza unachunga ng'ombe? Napita hivi nikitengeneza video mimi mtu hapa. Siko sawa? Ama? Unasomea wapi? Ama hata utakuja kununua kama hivi utatengeneza video, si ndio? Nataka kuingia tu, niingia hapa kidogo alafu nimalizia. Asante. I was talking with that. Nitakuja nikupige picha siku nyingine, si ndio? Asante. I was talking with this young gentleman. This is how the kettles here look like. Next evening and the kettle's grazing. This one was what's it called? We used to call it gun when I was a student. Ganzi. You can hear the barking of dogs. The owner of this compound seems to have very many dogs. So, I was saying I was talking to that gentleman, and he was telling me to take photos of him. I told him next time I'll take photos. So, this is the life we grew up. Even me, when I was at that age, I used to graze. I used to graze cattle that belonged to my relatives. I used to, on the roadside, I used to graze the cattle that belonged to my relatives. So I'll just try to enter a little bit into this farm, try to focus as you get a clearer view of how the farms look like before maybe I conclude the video. Sorry. The dogs are barking profusely. They are barking and barking. So here we are. So I have to be careful because this area is prone with snakes, venomous snakes. So every step I have to be very careful. So I've entered into this farm. Look how beautiful it looks like. Very quiet, very expansive. And looking just heavenly. So, myself, I'd like to cross across all these farms as I bring you closer and closer to it, but I'm afraid it's getting how can I call it? The grass is getting more tall and taller, and you might find wild animals in here because you see the land there is barely disturbed. So, and some wild animals might find a haven here. So, I don't want to risk and go deeper and deeper. But what I'd rather do, I'll focus from here. As you take a glance on this quiet evening of this beautiful farm. The acacia trees, as I've been saying in my other videos, makes these farms look beautiful, to look heavenly. Look at those acacia trees, the canopy, the shade below there, and how spread out they are. The fact that the acacia trees are spread out makes this place look even more attractive. The aesthetics of this area to be more and more appealing. So I wanted to go up to that expansive canopy of an acacia tree, but down there you might find that's where all the animals hide. I don't want to be mauled alive while making this video. So, and I can hear I can hear the rain is just about to come, so that's me. So, very beautiful. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So without any further ado, thank you for watching my video up to this juncture, and thank you so much. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting the channel. And I guess this way I'll conclude the video tonight. Yeah, keep locked, keep in touch, as I'll be updating and bringing more videos. This video is under the visual series I bring you about farms of Africa and what happens in there, the farms of Africa, and how they look like. Thank you once again. Keep safe. I hope everything is unfolding well in your endeavors. Yeah, so you continue staying positive, working hard, and making our world a better place. Thank you, and bye for now.